Hi loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm happy to have y'all with me today. So we're gonna get straight into it because I haven't been on here in a minute. I did record some videos and I'm still editing them. So y'all will see something in the next couple weeks or so. But this one is gonna be relatively short. It's gonna be my January and February 2025 reading wrap up. So y'all, I only read 4 books in January and February. I know it's kind of bad, but you know, it's a new year. You're starting off with stuff new and you're trying to figure out your life. So that's why I didn't read that much. And I mean, things just happen. So I'm gonna try to get back into it, into bringing y'all more books during the month, and maybe try to do a monthly review instead of cramming 2 months together. But since January I only read 2 books in January, I was like, I'm not going to do a reading wrap up, so I just decided to do it for the end of February. Today is like March 1st, I believe, so that's when I'm recording this video. So the books that I read are on Kindle Unlimited, and y'all can see them for yourself. I might put a quick synopsis out there while I'm naming them, but here we go. So the first book I read was Psalm by Tatum James. I gave this 4 stars. This was about a guy. It's about a nurse, and she met this guy, and they were secretly crushing on each other. While she was taking care of his brother. But that's all I'm gonna give out because I don't want to spoil it. But like, they start to get a crush on each other, and then you'll just see how their relationship bloomed from there. So that was Psalm. I gave it 4 stars. Next book I read was Somebody's Husband by Robbie Renee. So if you've been on my channel before, you know that last year I read Somebody's Wife, and the sequel to Somebody's Wife, I believe it was Somebody's Forever. So Somebody's Wife, Somebody Forever, I gave those both 5 stars. So I read Somebody's Husband. Somebody's Husband was good, but it wasn't as good as Somebody's Wife. I felt like it was okay. So you got this doctor, and he is how much of this I could say. So it's a doctor, oncologist, or a researcher or whatever. He lost his wife. I'm not gonna say how he lost his wife, and then another he meets this woman that's a part of his research team. He ends up falling in love with her, and it went on from there. It was a lot of, I feel like it was really good. I just didn't feel like it brought drama, but it didn't bring the drama that Somebody's Wife did. I felt. But it was really good. Like, the storytelling was really good. Like, the passion of it was really good. I felt like all the love, the passion, reading the pages, and like longing for someone, and then you feel like you can't have them, kind of thing. That's how I felt when I was reading it. But I encourage everybody to read it. I thought it was good. Okay, so that was the month of January. So I read 2 books the month of January. So February, I read The Oath and The Offer by T.M. Richardson. This is a I'll try to post them both up here, but these are books in a sequel. I think it's gonna be a 3-part sequel, a 3-part series. It's gonna be a 3-part series. So it is about a polyamorous relationships. This is my first time reading about poly relationships. The first one, The Oath, is about a woman, and she loses her husband, and her husband had his friends promise to take care of his wife in every way after he passed away. So it was juicy, it was sexy. it was a lot for me to take in because I have never read about man on man romance before, and that was very interesting to read about. Very, very interesting. So that was The Oath. I gave The Oath 5 stars because it was just something new and never read anything like that before. Second book, The Offer, I gave it 4 stars only because it was two different. It was two different stories. The main women in there, the main woman in the first book, Tatum, her cousin Alyssa is the main girl in the second book. I don't know if their other friend Nadine is going to be a part of the third book, but we all see. But the way Nadine is in these first 2 books, I'll be very, very, very surprised if she would be a part of the third book. But we'll see how T.M. Richardson do. I do like her writing. I do want to follow this author. So yeah, I thought those were good. Those are my 4 books I read January and February. Also, I want to, I think I want to incorporate the books I read in the Bible in these wrap-ups too. Just because I am reading my Bible also. And like if you follow my Christian playlist, my Christian Girl playlist, I do read my Bible also. So I read the book of Numbers and Deuteronomy in the book of January and February. Numbers, it was a bunch of stuff. It was a bunch of information of like different rules and stuff. Like Exodus had some of them. Numbers went into more of those different things that the children of Israel had to follow. It was a lot. And how Moses had them separate all the tribes of Israel, and I had to do more research on it, but that was cool. And then Deuteronomy, I just finished with Deuteronomy like yesterday. Deuteronomy is about Moses' last words to the children of Israel and going forward when Joshua takes over, leading them into the promised land. And then Moses and God, like them talking and going back and forth and talking about how us as the children of Israel are not going to follow what the Lord has said and are not going to do what he told us to do. So it's just a lot of things that you see like coming to pass, like even in present day, of how we just, although a lot of people do follow God and they do what the Lord has said, there are a lot of things we disobey. A lot of rules we disobey. A lot of commandments. I'm not saying rules. A lot of commandments we disobey that the Lord told us to obey. So just thought I would include that here, because I don't want it to seem like I don't be reading a lot, because I do read a lot. I still make time for my Bible study, but to each his own. Everybody got their own reading speed. I mean, if you hear from me, by all means, love you for it. But that's it. I hope to see y'all in the next video. Be sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.